Hello, and welcome to the preparation phase for your 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program. So what we're going to go through today is a few really important points for preparation to set yourself up for success on this program. So there's a lot of things that we can do to get out of our own way and make sure that we are ready to take this program on as best as we possibly can. So I'm going to dive into the points that I want you to cover, and then at the end of this video there's going to be a PDF for you to have and to print off and to mark off when you're done, and then when you get to the end of this you are ready to begin. So we want to get this done before your pack arrives and before your start date. These are the points that I want you to cover. So the very first one is, if you haven't already, get your 30 Days to Healthy Living pack ordered right now. So go to your independent consultant and make sure that you have got everything you need in the way of your plan pack on its way to you right now. So you're going to go through, you're going to make your choices of your flavors and the things that you want to achieve, and you're going to make sure that that is on its way. That is the number one thing. And then I would like you to consider other supplements from the Arbonne range that are going to help you to get to exactly where you want to be by the end of this program. So whether you're planning to follow it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or as an ongoing life change, then consider the supplements that are going to help you to reach your goals. So for me personally, every single day, as well as the 30 Days to Healthy Living nutrition pack, I use the Skin Elixir, which is hyaluronic acid and collagen booster that actually helps to heal and protect my skin from within. I also use the Full Control glucomannan and fiber weight management support product. This helps me to feel fuller for longer, and it is another form of probiotic fiber that helps to feed the prebiotic fiber, that helps to feed the probiotics that we are taking within our gut health digestion support within the plan. So that is the next thing, and have a conversation with your independent consultant about what are going to be the correct supplements for you to add in to reach your goals. And then also consider purchasing the ingredients for the detox bath. Now, the detox bath is an optional extra to this plan, but it is going to help you to release the toxins even more than just through food. I'm going to do a separate video on the importance of the detox bath, but for the ingredients that to get yourself prepared, what you need are the detox bath salts from the Arbonne range. Again, talk to your independent consultant. And you're going to need some of the lavender essential oils from the Rescue and Renew range from Arbonne as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a bath as absolutely hot as you possibly can a few times a week to help to release any toxins through your skin that are ready to come out as you develop through the program. So consider getting those extra products as well, so that you are ready to take this on as best as you can. So then the next point, what I want you to do is to go for a kitchen detox. Now, one way that we can hugely self-sabotage is by having rubbish foods around, sugary drinks, things like that that are going to throw us off track, and they're in your eye line. So what I want you to do, especially if you've got kids, I want you to just move it out of your sight. Move it to a different cupboard, move it up high, put it in somewhere where you can't actually see it, and actually move it out of your way so that it isn't easy for you to get to. If you are the sort of person that even moving it out of the way isn't going to help you, you're just going to go to that cupboard anyway, then chuck it all away. It's really, really important that we take away the option of self-sabotage. And anything that we can do to make it easier for ourselves to feel good about what we're doing, to take it head on, and to not have those niggly little things there in the background, we've got to do it. So give yourself a couple of hours and just go for it. Just go for it. Commit to this change. Commit to your health holiday, your personal retreat that you have already committed to by purchasing your plan, and get rid of the rubbish in your kitchen. So that's point 2. Okay, the next one is I want you to read thoroughly your guide, your 30 Days to Healthy Living Plan guide. Now, this would have been sent to you by your independent consultant by now. So I want you to go through it point by point and make sure you know what you're doing. Because if we fail to prepare, we prepare to fail. Okay, so you want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. You're going to get a day in the life video that I'm going to send you following this one very shortly, so you can see broken down exactly what is expected of you every single day. And if you've read through the guide, you will have a really solid idea of what you need to do as well. Read through the shopping lists, read through the recipe books, and plan your meals for week 1. And then if you've got everything laid out in front of you, again, it just makes it so much easier to follow. If you know what meals you're cooking, if you know what you need to buy when you go to the shops, and if you are familiar with the recipes and what you have to do, you are setting yourself up for success. So that is the next point. Get yourself a water bottle and prepare to hydrate. Again, this is something that you can purchase through Arbonne so that it matches all your stuff, because I love everything matching, don't know about you. But get yourself a 1 litre water bottle and prepare to hydrate. I want that bottle filled at all times and constantly being used. Okay, so get yourself a water bottle and commit to using it. Okay, and then the next point is I want you to speak with your consultant about your mindfulness routine and your exercise routine, because this plan isn't just about changing our eating habits, it's about changing all of our wellness habits, and working towards a healthier mind, body and skin, because all three work together, and if we can work on improving all 3 areas, you are going to get the absolute most out of this program. So if you're new to mindfulness, request access to the mindfulness guide, and that is going to give you a few little options there. But speak with your consultant for support on how you can actually integrate a small amount of mindfulness to your day every single day, and have a chat with them about exercise too. If you are new to exercise, we can put together some ideas of things that you can do to get yourself started and build up through the program. If you are a pro, then you're already going to have your workout plan there, but just make sure you've had that conversation with your consultant so that they can keep you accountable for what you have set out to do during this time. And then right now, today, I want you to quit alcohol. And I want you to quit liquid sugars. So that is anything in the form of a sweet drink. So any squash, any sugar in your tea, and anything like fizzy drinks of any sort. Even if it's the diet kind, you're going to stop it right now. You're going to go cold turkey and you're just going to cut that out right now. All right, so you're going to give yourself a bit of a head start, and you're getting rid of the liquid sugars and the liquid calories because it's unnecessary. We've got replacements for that, and those are coming. They're on their way. If you've bought your pack, they're on their way. But I want you right now to quit those cold turkey and cut them out. It is really, really important. If we want to take this in stages and we want to make it as easy on our bodies as we can, then this is something that you can do right now before anything else. You can just cut those things out. So that's what I want you to do. If you want to have a chat about alternatives and what you can do in the meantime while you're waiting for your fizz sticks to arrive, then talk with your consultant and we can help you with that. And then as well as that, I want you to start tapering caffeine and other sugars and processed foods. So just start to cut down. So as you're reading the guide and you're reading the recipe books, you're going to get ideas of the sort of ingredients that you should be incorporating into your diet on a daily basis. And what you can do is anything that you've got in the house that you can make something up that's going to be almost similar to an on-plan recipe, then start to use that, start to do that, start to cut down the sugars, cut down the processed foods. You're beginning to educate yourself now. You can begin to work on your changes from right now, and start to taper these things off. It's only going to make it easier for you in the long run when you come to day 1 if you've begun to taper these things off. So again, set yourself up for success. You've committed to this program already, so why not start making those sensible, easy changes right now? The next point is make sure you've got your walking shoes and your exercise clothes out and ready. Again, this is another way we can sabotage ourselves, is if that's all in the back of the cupboard, or you don't even own a pair of trainers right now, it's if you're making it difficult for yourself to get out there for that walk, to get on that mat, which is if you're going to be practicing yoga, if you are making it hard because your exercise clothes are in the back of the wall, they're not even washed and clean, then you're so much less likely to follow through on what you set out to do. So that's the next point. The next one is get a journal ready. And the first thing I want you to do in this journal is to answer the questions on the health goals questionnaire. And we would have spoken about this already, but I really, really want you to take some time to answer these questions, to go quite deep with yourself and get really, really honest about why you're here and why you're following this program. So it's really, really important for you to be able to connect with your goals and your purpose and the reasons why you're doing this, so that when it gets hard, which it might, especially as we are going to be coming down off sugar in those first few days and detoxing from alcohol and all of those things that are inflaming our bodies but keeping us going on this never-ending cycle, we're going to be getting out of that cycle. Answering these questions and being able to go back to your reasons why and connect with the purpose is also going to be a huge motivator to help you to move through. So get your journal ready, because there's going to be some journal questions coming your way every few days as well for you to focus on, concentrate on, meditate with. And the first thing to do is to answer that questionnaire. Okay, be clear where you're headed, basically. The next thing is take your measurements and your before photos. Okay, so there is a sheet that comes for you to fill in with all of the correct measurements. But this, especially with the photos, if you keep them just for yourself and don't share them anywhere, that's absolutely fine. This is just for you, and this is going to record your progress. And as you see changes in the inch numbers and in the way the photos look, that is going to make a huge, huge difference to you, even if you're not seeing the needle on the scale moving. Because a lot of the time, our bodies can change shape without actually losing pounds, and you can be dropping inches but building muscle, okay, because muscle weighs more than fat. So don't always worry about what is on the scales. By all means, take that measurement and keep a record of how your weight's changing over time, but the photos and the measurements are going to be the things that give you the biggest measurement of your changes during this time. So take your measurements and your before photos. So your before photos, you're going to take one from the front, you're going to take one from the side with your arms out, you're going to take one from the back with your arms out that way, and both sides, okay? And then your measurements is your weight, your height, your waist, your hips, the top of your thigh, your upper arm. For women, I want you to measure around your bum, and for men, I want you to measure around your shoulders. And then those are going to be the measurements that are going to give you a real guide as to how you've changed over the program. And then the last thing is to join the Facebook community. If you haven't already been added into the support groups that we have on Facebook, this is so powerful and key to your success, is to surround yourself with other people who are on this journey as well. Okay, so speak to your consultant. They will add you to the relevant group. They will make sure that you are in there. Get in there, have a look around, read all of the files that are in the Facebook group, and start connecting with people, chat with other people, share recipe ideas, watch the videos that have been posted of other people and how they've used this plan to completely transform their lives, and just grab on to that support. If you've got any sort of questions about can I have this, can I have that, the first thing to do is go directly back to your consultant. Those are not questions that you need to ask on the Facebook group. That is for your consultant. But if you've got sort of support kind of questions, you're looking for people that are on the journey with you on the same day, you're looking for people in the local area that you might be able to go for a walk with, stuff like that, then those are the sorts of people and information that you're going to find within that group. All of the documents that your consultant should have shared with you by now, they will all be in that group as well. But it is just an excellent tool to stay connected, stay motivated, and to do your absolute best that you can do whilst you're on this program. So that's the preparation phase. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited for you to get to day one, and to join me on this journey. And I'm here to support you 100% of the way. So enjoy this preparation phase. Really take some time to get involved, and get ready. And I will see you on day one.